Hello, hello. Just looking to show you off this new script. Attribute snap. Basically what it does is it works kind of like a constraint, but not like a constraint, if that makes any sense. So normally with a constraint, you'll take one object and another object, and you want to join them together. And, this is constrained to this, and it'll use its own translates and rotates in order to stay with the object. And that's all well and good. But what if, for instance, you wanted to join two objects together or hold an object in place, not using the controls on that very same object? And that's where the script comes in. So in order to use the script, first you run the code or do what I've done in the button. It'll ask you to load some objects, select two objects and load the two objects, and basically what it'll do is attempt to get these two objects to match in space as closely as possible, using whatever attributes you decide that you want to use. So in this example, what I'm going to do is do something that a constraint cannot do, which is attach this to this using the translates and rotates of this. So for instance, I could take the, translate Z and load it in, and I could take the rotate Z and load it in, and go. And as you see, it lines them up using those two rotates and keys them to get these two objects to be as close as possible. Now, why would you want to bother doing this? Well, the idea is that sometimes you want to use attributes that you can't use with a constraint. An example would be if you were to put an elbow on a desk and you wanted to lock the elbow to the desk by moving the shoulders rotations. So as the body comes down, the shoulder counter rotates up. Or if you happen to have an object, a character, maybe a cartoony character grabbing something that's moving away from them, and you want the hand, maybe you've got some sort of custom stretch control, and you want the hand to stretch further and further, or scale, until it reaches that particular point. You could use that in this, you could select that as an attribute. So you could use anything you want. And you can also go across a range of keys as well. So if I select all this, it'll throw it in position and key it, so it lines up.